Obsidian Entertainment has announced the release date for The Outer Worlds 2, the much-anticipated sequel to their 2019 role-playing game, RPG, The Outer Worlds. Set to launch on October 29, 2025, the game promises to expand on its predecessor's interstellar adventure with more environments, companions, and combat options. Players will step into the shoes of an Earth Directorate agent tasked with saving the colony of Arcadia from corporate adversaries. The game will be available on PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X, with pre-orders currently open. Those opting for the Premium Edition will gain advanced access starting October 24th, along with additional in-game bonuses and future downloadable content, DLC. The Outer Worlds 2 continues Obsidian's tradition of crafting immersive RPG experiences, complete with a satirical take on corporate capitalism. The pre-order bonuses include Commander Zane's anti-monopolistic battle pack, while the Premium Edition offers a digital artbook, soundtrack, and a DLC pass for 2 upcoming story expansions. The staggered global release times mean players in regions like Japan and Australia will have to wait until the early hours of October 30th to dive in. With its enhanced gameplay and rich narrative, The Outer Worlds 2 is poised to capture the attention of both returning fans and newcomers to the series.
The recent release of Pokémon Legends Z-A has sparked mixed reactions within the gaming community, particularly among longtime fans of the franchise. Set in the iconic Lumiose City, the game has been critiqued for its lackluster setting and a tutorial phase that many players find overly extended and tedious. While Pokémon games traditionally emphasize exploration and discovery, Legends Z-A confines players to restrictive areas, limiting the freedom to explore that many have come to expect. This has led to some disappointment, especially among veteran players who recall the more open-ended nature of earlier titles like Pokémon Red and Pokémon Sapphire. Despite these criticisms, the game offers a refreshing twist in its battle mechanics, moving away from traditional turn-based encounters to a more dynamic system that requires players to actively dodge attacks and strategize in real time. However, the initial stages of the game, laden with cutscenes and repetitive tutorials, have been a sticking point for many. As the Pokémon franchise celebrates its 30th anniversary, there is a call from older fans for options that cater to experienced players who are already familiar with the series' basics, allowing them to dive into the core experiences without prolonged hand-holding. The reception of Pokémon Legends Z-A highlights an ongoing challenge for developers, balancing the needs of new players while still engaging a loyal, longtime fanbase.
The latest update for Battlefield 6, developed by Battlefield Studios and published by Electronic Arts, is set to address significant player feedback regarding the game's progression system. Since its release earlier this month, players have criticized the game for its excessively grind-heavy nature, particularly in ranking up and unlocking weapons. The development team has responded by increasing match completion and daily bonus XP gains, reducing XP requirements for the first 20 levels of weapon progression, and making assignments available earlier. Additionally, they are reviewing the difficulty of weapon assignment challenges to ensure they are more achievable. This update is rolling out across all platforms today. In an effort to maintain the integrity of the game's community-driven experiences, the developers are also reducing the number of XP farm servers. These servers, designed to exploit progression mechanics for faster leveling, have been clogging community server capacity, preventing players from accessing unique portal maps and experiences. The team emphasizes that Battlefield 6 is meant to foster creativity and connection among players, and they aim to reinforce player-driven experiences that bring people together. This update represents a significant step in addressing player concerns and enhancing the overall gaming experience in Battlefield 6.
In a significant departure from long-standing series mechanics, Pokémon Legends Z-A does not feature a breeding system or the ability to hatch Pokémon eggs. This absence marks a notable shift from traditional Pokémon games, where breeding has been a critical feature for players looking to optimize their Pokémon stats, nature, and even hunt for rare, shiny variants. Instead, trainers in Pokémon Legends Z-A will need to rely on capturing Pokémon in the wild repeatedly to find their desired attributes, a method that adds an element of unpredictability and challenge challenge to the game. The decision to omit breeding aligns with the precedent set by Pokémon Legends Arceus, which also eschewed this mechanic in favor of a more exploration-driven gameplay experience. Despite this, Pokémon Legends Z-A has been well received, with its real-time battles and immersive world-building praised for bringing a fresh perspective to the franchise. As players navigate the vibrant landscapes of Lumio City, they'll find new strategies and items to aid in their quest, such as tools to increase the odds of encountering shiny Pokémon. This evolution in gameplay reflects Nintendo's ongoing efforts to innovate within the beloved series, offering both nostalgic elements and novel experiences for veteran and new players alike.
Pokémon Legends Z-A has unveiled a significant Easter egg that resolves some of the most pressing mysteries from its predecessor, Pokémon Legends Arceus. Released by the Pokémon Company, Pokémon Legends Z-A is a continuation of the popular action role-playing game, RPG series that delves into the lore of the Pokémon universe. Fans of Pokémon Legends Arceus, which debuted in 2022, will recall the enigmatic storyline of Ingo, a character originally from Pokémon Black and White who was mysteriously transported back in time. In Pokémon Legends Z-A, players have discovered that Ingo managed to return to his original timeline, providing closure to a narrative that left many players concerned about his fate. Additionally, Pokémon Legends Z-A addresses another cliffhanger from Pokémon Legends Arceus concerning the protagonist's destiny. Despite being summoned to the past by the legendary Pokémon Arceus, the main character was left seemingly stranded in the ancient Hisui region. The new game reveals that while the protagonist's contributions to the Pokédex were preserved, they never returned to their original timeline. This resolution has sparked mixed reactions among fans, as it provides a bittersweet conclusion to the player's journey. The release of Pokémon Legends Z-A on the Nintendo Switch underscores the series' ongoing appeal and the Pokémon Company's commitment to expanding the Pokémon universe's narrative depth.
In the latest update from the Pokémon universe, Pokémon Legends Z-A has introduced a new Mega Evolution that has caught the community's attention for its unique and humorous design. The Mega Evolution in question is Mega Starmie, which has been given a pair of pointy legs, transforming the typically aquatic creature into a terrestrial oddity. This peculiar design choice has sparked a wave of reactions across social media, with fans creating and sharing art and memes that highlight Mega Starmie's new form. While some players find the design underwhelming, others appreciate its simplicity and comedic value, showcasing how minimal changes can sometimes have the most significant impact. The reaction to Mega Starmie's legs has been diverse, ranging from amusement to admiration, and even a bit of sympathy for the character's newfound meme status. This development not only highlights the creativity of the Pokémon Legends Z-A developers, but also underscores the franchise's ability to engage and entertain its community through unexpected design choices. The viral nature of Mega Starmie's transformation demonstrates the power of gaming culture to create shared experiences and discussions, further cementing Pokémon's place as a beloved and enduring series in the gaming industry.
Battlefield 6 is making waves with its innovative Portal mode, which allows players to create and share custom maps and game modes. This feature is reminiscent of the Forge mode from the Halo series, enabling the community to craft unique experiences that deviate from the standard gameplay. Among the standout creations are maps inspired by Call of Duty, such as the infamous Shipment, and new modes like Ace Pursuit, which offers an aerial obstacle course for honing piloting skills. The Portal mode has also seen the introduction of Project Osiris, a zombie-inspired mode where players start with minimal weapons and earn cash to upgrade as they fend off waves of melee-only enemies. These custom experiences are gaining traction for their creativity and the fresh dynamics they bring to Battlefield 6. The Portal mode's flexibility allows for both solo and multiplayer experiences, with the option to make servers public for broader participation. The impact of these user-generated modes is significant, as they not only extend the game's replayability, but also foster a vibrant community of creators and players. As Portal continues to evolve, it promises to redefine player engagement and creativity within the Battlefield franchise, positioning itself as a crucial feature for the game's longevity and community-driven content.
Dragon Ball enthusiasts have something exciting to look forward to, as the Genkidamatsuri event is scheduled for January 25, 2026 at the Makuhari Messa Convention Center near Tokyo. This event is set to unveil a new Dragon Ball game alongside two major yet unspecified projects as part of the celebration for the 40th anniversary of the Dragon Ball anime. Special guests include Masako Nozawa, the legendary voice behind Goku, and Akio Ioku, president of Capsule Corporation Tokyo. This announcement comes amid a period of uncertainty for the franchise, with fans eagerly awaiting new content like the continuation of the Dragon Ball Super manga and anime. The Dragon Ball franchise, which began as a manga series by Akira Toriyama, has grown into a cultural phenomenon, influencing anime and gaming worldwide. However, the franchise is currently navigating challenges, partly due to the passing of Toriyama and alleged rights disputes involving his estate and publisher Shueisha. The Genkidamatsuri aims to be a celebration of Dragon Ball's enduring legacy and promises to deliver much-anticipated updates that could reignite excitement among its global fanbase. This event serves as a critical moment for the franchise, potentially setting the stage for its future direction.
Embark Studios has initiated a server slam test for their upcoming game, Arc Raiders, allowing players to experience the game for free from October 17th to October 19th. This event is designed to stress test the servers in preparation for the game's official release on October 30th. Arc Raiders is a PvPvE, player versus environment extraction shooter, where players must navigate a futuristic world, collecting resources and battling Arc robots. The game will be available on PS5, Xbox Series XS, and PC via Steam and the Epic Games Store. Participants in the Server Slam will receive a special cosmetic reward, the Server Slammer backpack, upon the game's launch. However, any progress made during the test will not carry over to the full release. Arc Raiders is being developed by Embark Studios, a company founded by industry veterans, including former EA and Battlefield executive Patrick Soderlund. The game is priced at $40 and enters a competitive shooter market shortly after the release of EA's Battlefield 6, which debuted successfully on October 10th. The shooter genre will see further excitement with the upcoming launch of Call of Duty: Black Ops 7 in November. Arc Raiders aims to carve out its niche by offering a unique blend of PvPvE gameplay, distinct from traditional shooter experiences. The Server Slam provides an opportunity for players to explore the game's mechanics and for the developers to ensure a smooth launch later this month.
Electronic Arts (EA) has made a triumphant return to form with the release of Battlefield 6, which has revitalized the franchise after previous missteps with Battlefield V in 2042. The newest installment has set a record for the series, selling over 7 million copies within just 3 days of its release and reaching 700,000 concurrent players on Steam, surpassing EA's own Apex Legends. This remarkable success highlights a significant turnaround for the series, largely attributed to the leadership of Vince Zampella, known for his work on Call of Duty and Apex Legends. The game has received praise for its technical polish and stability, a refreshing change from the buggy launches of its predecessors, making it one of the most well-optimized shooters of 2025. The impact of Battlefield 6 extends beyond just sales figures. It represents a redemption story for EA, demonstrating that the company can still deliver a blockbuster shooter that meets player expectations. The game's decision to forego ray tracing, a technology that enhances visual realism, has surprisingly contributed to its stellar optimization, resulting in smoother frame rates across both PC and consoles. As EA prepares for the first major content update, including new maps and modes, the company is focusing on maintaining this positive momentum. With the joint efforts of DICE and Respawn, the live service team is working on balancing and quality of life improvements, which could further cement Battlefield 6's status as a leading title in the competitive shooter landscape.